Hey everybody, this is Matt Bauer at Voyager Made, and I'm going to introduce you to the version 2 of our nav board. We did have a version 1 out there that some teams are riding with and testing out for us, and we've made some improvements, and I'm going to show you those improvements now. So the concept of the nav board is for adventure riders to be able to bring their maps with them, mount them either on their bar on their bike with a GoPro clamp, or to mount it to our dashes. If you're not familiar with our Voyager dashes, you can check us out at voyagermade.com, and I'll give you a good background on how this would work with that. All right, so just to hit some of the features: 2 horizontal bands that can also be moved to vertical, and I'll show you how that goes in a minute. So basically you slide your map up underneath the bands, and that's what's going to hold your map. Okay. At the top here, we have a slot for your compass. You'll see here I've got it tethered off to one of our tie-off spots in the back, and you just stick your compass in there, and now you've got a compass that you can use while you're riding. That slot is fairly universal across compasses that are the blade style, like this. Okay, so the plastic guides in the back, those are to keep your bands up here at the top, in the top ½ inch. All right? So to get them in there, basically you just stretch out the band and it'll fit inside of the groove, and then when it contracts, it gets fatter and it gets held in right there. All right. You can take them out of the clips and just put them anywhere you want, just like so, right? So if you got a smaller map, feel free to just pull it out of the clips and move these wherever you need them, like so. Okay, if you want to go into the vertical position, take the bands off. You can, I'm gonna hold the knot over so that the knot ends up on the front. There again, the knot helps for gripping with gloves, that kind of thing. So we have a little catch in the back, right there. There again, I stretched it out to make it skinny so it fit through the slot, and then just let go and it contracts and it grips inside there. And then I'm gonna route it through my corner clips. And I can adjust my tension by using those corner clips as well, and I cinch them in. And now I've got a band going into vertical position. So if you have a lot of maps and you want to have a little extra room in your band, you can loosen them up in the grips and make this band looser. Okay, you'll also see in the back here these 4 tie-off points. So feel free to use those to lash anything you might want to lash to it. We do include a wrist strap, so if you want to run with this, you can hold on to it through the wrist strap, run, do your thing. You can navigate if you want to, just leave the compass in there if you like, and kind of just stay aligned like that. Okay. In the back here, you'll see there's a clip. This is our release. There's 2 catches in the back here that help. This is what we call the foot. It goes into the shoe, and these 2 little prongs that stick out the side, they keep it from coming out of the shoe, which I'm going to show you right now. So here's an example of our backpack clip. This would clip into a backpack strap. You can go horizontal or vertical. You can turn this. You can turn the shoe on our adapter. You can do what you want, then just snug it up. And I'm going to just put the foot in like that, and you heard it click, okay? Now it's on there, and you can clip on your backpack, so you could have it on your bike, and then just detach it by pushing the release in the back, sliding it out, like so. You get back to your bike, and you want to mount it on another shoe, you just push back in, snaps in like that. Not gonna come up. All right, push the button, pull it out. Now, if I was going to be putting it in and out a lot, I didn't want to have to mess around with this button every time, speed being an issue, you can push this button in and down, and I don't know if you heard that click, but that click is now locking this so the prongs are no longer sticking out. So now I don't have to push the button. And I do engineer these so that there's some friction. I mean, it's not going to just pop right out. you have to give it a little tug, like so. Okay, so that's the backpack clip. All right, now let's get to the boat clip. Same thing, now you have this on your boat, clipped to the crossbar or to the gunwale, and you can just snap the board off your bike or off your backpack if you have it on the run, and slip it into there. Now you can have the nav board on your paddle, hands-free. It'll just be sitting up in front of you, and then you just be paddling, doing your thing. The bike mount. So here I'm showing it with a GoPro adapter for the bar, just a clamp. Then we have our universal adapter, which goes from the GoPro to the shoe. Same thing. I just clip it in, like so. And now I have it on the ride. All right, lastly, I will quickly show you how it goes on the dash. And I have it locked out right now, so that's why I'm not using the button, but if I just give it a little click, it comes back out. So here's our one of our dashes. This is the basically the night navigator, but instead of the device holder on the top, we have the shoe for the nav board. Clip it in, and now you have it on the bike. So I really like the Gator board, which is what this is. This is Gator board. You can look that up, Google it if you want. It's fairly inexpensive. It's not that expensive to replace. If you break it, it will float. So if it goes over the side of the canoe or the kayak or whatever, it's going to still be there with you. You're going to be able to recover it. And if you do wipe out, it's not going to hurt you. And it's not that expensive to replace. So we can get you a new foam core board if you ever needed it. If it does break, you can see we've got the plastic reinforcement in the back. You know, you might break a corner off or something like that. The board is still going to hang together on here. You're still going to have a board you use for the rest of your race. You might just need to replace it for your next race. And I'm not sure what we're going to sell the boards for. Off the top of my head, I'd say they're going to be $20 or something like that. All right, well, I hope you like the new and improved nav board. We're going to get it out there, get some more testing. If you're interested in being a tester or you want to learn more about it, you can email me at admin, A-D-M-I-N, at voyagermade.com or matthew.bauer@voyagermade.com. And you can always call me. My cell number is on the website, and I'd be happy to talk to you about whatever you got going on.